Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I get started, I wanted to let you guys know that it is rainy outside and Mother Nature is doing her own thing, and she's cloudy and she's sunny and she just doesn't know what she wants to do. So I'm gonna just let her do her. And so if the lighting goes in and out, that is why. Also, don't mind my hair because I'm having a horrible hair month. Just like, not a hair day, just like a hair month. I think I'm gonna just chop it all off. Ow. My hair is also very tingly. I wanted to make this video because I recently purchased the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Yes, Sephora got the best of me and I wasn't gonna buy it, but I'm just totally obsessed with like contouring my face when I go out, and I just think it just really accentuates your cheekbones or whatever you want to really highlight on your face. And I want to talk about the 5 mistakes that I have made in the past that if you guys are currently making, then hopefully, this will help you not make those mistakes. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, blending any which way. So when you're contouring your face and people tell you to just like blend everything all out, yes, you definitely should blend out everything because otherwise you'll be able to see those harsh lines. But the thing that I think people don't really mention is the fact that when you blend, you should blend upwards. For instance, if you're contouring your cheekbone, then what you want to do is blend upwards. The reason why you want to blend upwards is because you want your face to look more perky. You don't want your face to look droopy. And if you blend any which way, then the shadow that you're going to create on your face is going to be like down here instead of like on your cheekbone area, which is where you want your focus to be at. Number 2, not focusing on your face shape. When I first got interested in like highlighting and contouring my face, all I did was YouTube videos, okay? And I know that's not very surprising because I'm sure a lot of people learn how to contour and highlight via YouTube or Google or whatever. But what I realized was everyone did like the contour right here and around the head and on the nose and right here on the cheekbone or the jawline. Here's the thing. My face is like a circle and my forehead is not a lot of forehead space. So when people are contouring their forehead and kind of bringing the shadow down into their forehead, if I do that, I'm gonna have like a 2 head. I don't need my forehead to start like right here. You know what I'm saying? So you wanna really base contouring off of what your face shape is as opposed to what you just see on YouTube. Which makes sense, right? Because you're not gonna contour your face like how an oval person would contour their face if you guys have a round face. Right? Number 3, highlighting way too much. What you want to do is find a highlighter that works great with your skin color and that have minimal glitter. So you want to have more shimmer as opposed to glitter. So when you get a highlighting product that has shimmer in it, then you can just gently dust it on the areas that you want the focus to be. I think there's also mistakes with highlighting with the shimmery product and with like a lighter concealer. So for my preference, I like to highlight my cheekbones with a shimmery product and then really focus on highlighting the nose and the forehead, chin, whatever, with a light concealer. I don't want my face looking like I smothered Papa John's all over my face. I want my face to look glowy, not greasy. Number 4, contouring with a bronzer. So don't get me wrong, you can definitely use bronzers to contour. However, what I've noticed was a lot of bronzers have a more reddish undertone, and that's because bronzers are meant for you to look like you are bronze, not for contouring. My favorite go-to bronzer is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer. It's like $2 or something, it's super cheap, and I use the color in Sunny. I really like it to bronze my face. Initially, I thought that it would be okay to use it as a contour, but I soon realized in pictures I looked red and almost burnt and muddy. What I like to stick to that is a cheaper alternative than the Kat Von D palette is just my go-to Fit Me foundation in a darker color. This is in Coffee Caramel. Last but not least, number 5. I noticed when I first started contouring and highlighting, it was like a blank canvas for me. It's like, what can I do to really accentuate everything on my face? And I don't contour and highlight every single day because I am too lazy to do all that. But when I'm going out with my friends and taking pictures, then I do contour and highlight. But I think what I forgot in the beginning was when you contour and highlight, you really want to just enhance what you have as opposed to change your face shape. And sometimes, for instance, if I contour my nose too much, then my nose is naturally pretty flat because I am Asian. And if I contour too much, then my nose looks like extremely high. And trust me, people can easily notice when it's like caked on makeup as opposed to just subtly enhancing your face. And girl, if you're going for that Kim K look, do you. But for me, that's just not how I wanted my makeup to look in pictures. So those are my 5 beauty mistakes with highlighting and contouring. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys make other beauty mistakes, make sure to let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys next Sunday. Bye! Cheekbones, and what you want to do is contour. Type in contouring for round faces, or that sounds like feces.